Hi guys, welcome to my keto channel. Today we're going to be doing some almond flour pancakes, and these are absolutely delicious. So I'm following a recipe. It's keto for beginners, but I've had them many times and it's absolutely delicious. So we're going to start with cream cheese, and the recipe calls for 4 ounces, but I like to double it just because they're amazing. So here we go. We have a full 8-ounce cream cheese, and to put it in the mixing bowl, there's the cheese. And we're going to go ahead and add 8 eggs. We have 1, and then it's also going to call for vanilla extract to taste. So usually a tablespoon is yummy and delicious on everything. So we're going to do 1 full tablespoon here. And I just used store brand, the pure vanilla extract. Cinnamon, it says a few shakes. So we're going to do a few shakes of cinnamon. There's a good shake. And then it's calling for 1 tablespoon of sweetener. So here's the sweetener that I like. You could use Swerve, you could use stevia, but for me, this is it. I don't like the aftertaste of the other ones, so this one doesn't have the aftertaste, and it tastes just like sugar, so I like this. And since it calls for 1 tablespoon, I'm gonna do 2. So I'm just gonna measure this out. So there's 1 tablespoon of Lakanto monk fruit. So that's 1. I'm gonna do 2 since I'm doubling it. So doing this right now. All right, here's the 2nd spoon of Lakanto going in. And then we're gonna do 3/4 cup almond flour, and again I'm doubling that, so 3/4 of almond flour. This is the 1/4, and I'm just gonna double that. Seriously, the best pancakes ever. You will do these over and over again. So there's 1. There's 2. And then this is what I do. I just kind of eyeball it. So there's 3/4, and again we're gonna double that. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then we are also going to add the last thing, which is baking powder, so they can rise. So this calls for 1/4 teaspoon baking powder. So regular baking powder. Let's look for the teaspoon. This is right. I don't have my glasses on, so, but I found it. 1 teaspoon. We're gonna do 2 because we're doubling it. So 1, 2. All right. Sorry about the mess, guys. I have large family, lots of kids, but I always need easy, yummy things that they're gonna like, that we're gonna enjoy. And now what I'm gonna do is just mix all these ingredients up. See, okay, and I'll be mixing them right now. I have my mixer, but I'm going to use my handheld mixer, which I really enjoy using. That's what I'm gonna use now. let me show you all what the batter should look like. So that's what the batter should look like. I'm just gonna keep mixing. All right, so that's the way the batter should look, and it looks just like pancake batter. And the best part is we're gonna add some of these lilies. Oh yes, milk chocolate style baking chips. And these are made with stevia, and these are absolutely delicious, yummy. But you've got the 8 carbs minus the fiber, and the sugar here, the alcohol sugar, and the protein. So what are we looking at? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, like 2 net carbs. So we're gonna add those to that. So let me go ahead and get those opened. I'm gonna give you an amount of how much you should add. So I'm just gonna drop all these in there since I doubled it. I didn't have many in here to begin with, so. And I'm just gonna give it one last mix to get them in there before I start baking. Or before I start, I'm gonna put them on the, what is that? On the stovetop. Okay, so they're in there now. And seriously, these are so easy. My 12-year-old does them all of the time, and there's not that many things that you need to use. Very simple and absolutely delicious. I'm telling you all, you're gonna love these pancakes. So good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer them over to my stove, and I'll show you what they look like in a bit. All right, y'all, so I'm kind of prepared. I've got butter, I've got this preheating, it's my iron skillet, and then I've got the batter, which I'm going to use my spatula to turn it around, and then my little measuring cup to measure them. And you can make them as big or small as you'd like. You can pan fry them. You could use this big pan. So whatever you'd like, whatever size you'd like, they're going to be amazing. And you just cook them like regular pancakes. So let me see if it's hot enough. We should hear the sizzle. So it's kind of melting. So we're about to start. I'm gonna make a few of these on here. So let me just do this. Sorry, I'm not a professional chef. Obviously, I just cook for my children and try to give healthier alternatives. And keto has just really helped with our blood sugar. It's helped with our weight. It's helped just with our overall health. Even feeling full and satisfied. And these are just a really good treat when you need that. When you have that sweet tooth, it just works. It just works for our family. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead. It looks like it's hot enough, so I'm going to start with the first one so you can see. And so here we go. So that looks really small. Maybe I can add a little bit more batter. So maybe that much. And then let me do another one. So I'll do a full one. Oh yeah, that's what we should hear. Maybe next time what I'll do is add more lilies, because I don't think I got any of the chocolate chips on these, but I want you to see how they turn out. Okay. Looks like I have medium heat, so it should be good. Medium heat right now. They're just bubbling. Just like regular pancake batter, you'll start seeing the little bubbles. Can you see? I hope you can. But you'll see the little bubbles start forming, and that's when you get enough bubbles, that's where you know that you have to flip it over. I'm going to turn on my fan just in case. It still looks wet, so we gotta wait. Let's see. Ooh, no, that looks good. Let's try to turn it over. Oh, this is gonna be a mess. Just because I have my phone and I can't use two. Usually I use two spatulas, but look at that. That looks exactly like a pancake, right? And oh, the taste is divine. Sorry, that's a mess. But when I turn this one over, this one will be better. Let me see if I can flip them with two spatulas. Give me 1 second. Yvette, come here. I'm gonna have my daughter help me just kind of show the pancake so I can flip it. So I'm gonna get under here and under here, and then I'm gonna flip it. There we go. And look at that. That looks exactly like a pancake, don't you think? And you could use like sugar-free syrup. We eat them just like this. It's absolutely divine. And I had almond milk and they were so good, but they're fluffy, they're delicious. You are going to fall in love, I'm telling y'all. All right, so I'm going to grab this one. Looks fully done. Look at that. Delicious. So I'm putting that one down, and then I'm gonna just keep doing this. I want to pull this apart so you can see what it looks like. Oh, and it smells so good, but see, just like a pancake. And I'm going to taste it. Mmm. Yes. Absolutely delicious. I'm telling you, you're gonna love these. All right, guys. I hope you make this easy, simple. Mom, 5 kids, cooking for 7. I'm telling you, it's easy, simple, and you can't go wrong with these. Your kids, your husband, they're gonna love you for this. All right, guys. Have a good day and God bless you.